This morning, we all woke up to the sad news that the Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. died overnight. He was 84. The civil rights icon and two-time presidential candidate took a very keen and active interest in Flint during the water crisis. He visited the city several times, joining local leaders and residents in their fight for justice. Tonight, a former mayor, a leading activist, and an academic historian reflect on Jackson's profound impact. Throughout his adult life, the Reverend Jesse Jackson was a fighter. His voice almost always carried more weight than the average person's. So, when he came to Flint and joined the fight for justice during the water crisis,
people of Flint have been betrayed.
Former Mayor Karen Weaver says Jesse Jackson was a game changer.
When you look at him as a civil rights fighter, and water is a basic human right, it was a fight that he wanted to get in and get down and dirty with.
And he didn't do that from afar. Reverend Jackson wanted to be here with the people. Activist Melissa Mays remembers the first time she met him.
It was funny. It was January of 2016. We were doing a press conference for us filing the lawsuit to replace the pipes, and all of a sudden this very tall man with this huge stature came in, and I realized it was Reverend Jesse Jackson.
It would be the first of Jackson's many visits to Flint during the water crisis fight. He marched with residents.
We will not surrender. We will stand. Fight back.
Spoke at local churches, and would just show up to amplify the calls for accountability.
Never had to ask him once. Didn't have to ask him to do it. He came. It was just like, this is important, because if it's happening in Flint, this can happen somewhere else.
I really admire how he showed up for young people.
Reverend Jackson's last public appearance in the Vehicle City happened in October 2024. At Flint Southwestern Classical Academy, he was promoting voter registration and civic participation. In a way, passing the leadership baton to a younger generation.
Jackson seemed to be one of those who was ready to pass that baton down, but also give students and give newer activists that wisdom from the civil rights movement.
One of the things he said to me was he grabbed my hand one time, and this was when he had come to Flint, and he said, in all of this work, never forget the people.
He'll never be forgotten, and he's touched our lives in such a positive way.
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
The Reverend Jesse Jackson will certainly be missed. Current Mayor Sheldon Neely, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, and Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist have all weighed in on Reverend Jackson's passing. We are posting their thoughts online along with this story. My full conversations with former Mayor Weaver and Melissa Mays both go live on our YouTube channel tonight at 6:30.